What up YouTube fam, it's your girl Chelsea from Chelsea Has of Late here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we're all about thrifting, secondhand shopping, and having fun with our fashion. So if that's your jam, make sure you join the fam. Today we are doing a little bit of that having fun with our fashion portion of the channel because I am, and we are, and everyone is celebrating the airing of the second season of And Just Like That, the sequel to the iconic Sex and the City show. It airs today, and I know the plot leaves a lot to be desired, but one thing they did not miss on was the fashion. Do not come for my girl Carrie, do not come for the styling. It is still iconic, it is still hitting, it is still eating and leaving no crumbs left behind. As a true fan of mostly the styling in the first original series and the movies that followed after, and of course the sequel that we are now in the second season of, I get so much inspiration from Carrie, from her fun and creative and quirky and unexpected style, and she continues to be a huge kind of like role model inspiration character I look up to in terms of style, in terms of just being herself and staying true to that, and yeah, having fun with her fashion. So I thought it'd be really cool to thrift some pieces inspired by Miss Carrie. I was in New Jersey last week helping my sister with our niece who's officially here. She was born a week ago, and in my like off downtime when it wasn't like on baby duty, I went thrifting here and there, and I kind of focused on some Carrie magic, Carrie fashion when I was selecting some pieces. So I did a little Pinterest board before then because a lot of the looks, of course, are ingrained in my brain, but a lot of them are just kind of like secret 10s almost, like really good looks that weren't necessarily like remembered throughout history. But anyway, I went into Pinterest, created a board. I'll link it below if you guys are interested. Yeah, inspired by her menswear, play on menswear, inspired by her layering, inspired by her daring, bold cut choices, you know, a lot of low waist with crop tops, a lot of leg action. Of course, Carrie is known for her frilly sundresses and very like 90s little slip dresses with like a heel and a fun little sparkly bag. We definitely see, I think, a difference between Carrie in Sex and the City and Carrie and in Just Like That in terms of her styling. Of course, she's gotten older, her style is a little bit more mature, but we still see a lot of playful layers, textures. The iconic flower brooch, of course, is still around. The iconic tulle skirt is still kicking. So I went thrifting with that in mind, and I'm going to give you guys a haul first, and then we're going to build some looks inspired by Miss Carrie Bradshaw. Also, I didn't realize, but it's been 25 years since the original series aired. The original series aired June 6th of 1998, so they had a little exhibition in the city and I missed it, so this is how we're celebrating, I guess, 25 years since Carrie Bradshaw was introduced to the world. Let's start with our haul. So not everything is like, you know, obviously directly inspired by a look of Carrie, but it's more of like the Carrie magic, Carrie element of it all. Starting off with an accessory, and this is something I have to iron, I washed it already, is this little scarf moment. It's colorful, it's playful, it gives me Carrie in LA, those episodes, and I can see her wearing this as either like a top or wrapping it around her hair, or just like putting it on a bag as like an accessory. There's so many options, and the colors really drew me to this. I don't have prices for anything because I took the tags off to wash everything, but I can't imagine that being more than like $4. This is more of a basic, but I brought home this little bralette moment because I can definitely see this being kind of like a key piece around maybe more of like evening wear looks. She again was very daring, very bold, and she would definitely walk out the house with like a little bralette, a skirt and heels, and like call it a day, maybe throw on a blazer on top of it. But this is just in really good condition, and I know I can kind of like layer around it a lot and create a lot of looks, so she came home with me. Speaking of blazers, I also picked up this almost like buttery yellow oversized double-breasted blazer. It's linen because I have a silk version of this that I wear non-stop. Literally, this is me in the Hamptons the other day wearing it as a dress. It is one of my favorite pieces ever. I thrifted it last year, and like I said, a lot of menswear inspiration from Carrie, a lot of playful, you know, like androgynous, but make it a little almost like masculine pieces but made feminine. So this was one of those that I can definitely see her wearing, rocking as a dress with, again, some Manolos. Oh, actually, there is a look, literally, kind of like with this type of blazer and the flower brooch in and just like that for the opening episode. If you know, you know, that scene where she finds you know whom. So yeah, this is definitely has a little Carrie flair to it, and I know I'm gonna get a ton of wear out of this because again, I do have the other piece. Okay, this is where things get really playful. So I picked up this long sleeve sequin top that has kind of like a balloon sleeve effect with different color sequin throughout the entire top. It's a black base obviously, and it's v-neck, but I can see myself almost rocking it like this with a little silver mini skirt and like silver boots maybe, or I don't know, like I feel like this can be so much fun, and it was $10. I do remember that, so I'm excited to style this and give it a little Carrie magic. Picked up this vest to kind of rock as a top. It is a suede vest, but you know, I do believe Carrie was a seasonless girl. Like she would wear, obviously this is a show, not real life, but like the craziest kind of like slinkiest little outfits in the middle of winter. So we're gonna flip it and reverse it and bring a fall piece into summer with this suede vest. These are two pieces that I actually picked up because I styled it in my brain while I was at the thrift store and saw a whole outfit come together in front of my eyes. So starting off with these pants, they're kind of like a paisley print long pant. It's a little bit of a high waist. It has like a 2-button closure at the front, and I loved it on its own, but then I saw this robe and I just saw an outfit. Okay, like we're gonna put it together today, but I saw the outfit. It's giving a little bit more of And Just Like That Carrie than original Sex and the City Carrie. But imagine those pants, this like menswear, men's inspired robe, and like a fedora hat, like a rancher hat, heels, and just like maybe like a crossbody bag thrown over. Very slouchy, but like maybe cinched in at the waist to give it some femininity again. And so yeah, this is giving Carrie 2.0, and we're gonna style it accordingly today. Couple more pieces. I picked up this white vest. It's almost like a vest top because this is, in my mind, this was exactly I think it was the first movie or the second movie. One of the movies' intro look. She had a pink button down, a vest, pants, I think her hair pulled back, and this was, it just gave me that. I have been looking actually for a vest similar to this to wear as a top with like white pants, giving very like a quiet luxury kind of vibe, but like obviously I'm gonna spice it up with my style. And so yeah, this came home with me. Okay, tell me this isn't the green skirt she rocked when she left Aiden in the woods and came back to the city to have a meal with Big. Just add a little pom-pom in the back, and this is literally it. This is a green leather skirt I picked up. I want to say it was around 10 bucks. It fit me really well, and it gave me that. So we're gonna style it similarly, but again, we're gonna add our own personal flair. And the last piece, there's a few things that I picked up, but not necessarily like Carrie inspired, they're just kind of like random. The last piece that was Carrie inspired was this button down. It's a silky, it has almost like a tuxedo feel with the pleated front there. It's originally ink, and I loved it. I love like the kind of like flowiness, flounciness of it. It has a longer sleeve, so I could wear it kind of like over my hand or, you know, hold back. And I definitely see myself styling some menswear inspired looks with this piece, and we're gonna try it today. So yeah. Okay guys, that was the haul portion of the video. Now let's get into styling these looks. Okay guys, we are starting off with that menswear inspired look with the white vest. I'm throwing on these, they were thrifted with that blazer I kept talking about that I always wear as a dress. So I'm gonna throw this on. I'm thinking this pink top, button down top, Talbots, I'm almost sure, and of course the vest. Let's see how it comes together. Okay guys, here is the first look inspired by Carrie. This is again the beginning of the first, if not second movie, where she's kind of like running throughout town, her little like masculine menswear inspired look. I thrifted this vest this week, as you guys saw in the haul, as well as this pink, I want to say it's Talbots button down. This is a black scarf I either got off of another piece of clothing or thrifted. I can't remember. It's one of those like slim kind of scarf. So I kind of just like DIY'd a little tie around it and then added a little brooch as she did in her outfit. Ended up switching the pants to my trusty Nasty Gal pants. These are just like wide leg trousers, tried and true. I love these pieces. I have them in like 3 colors because they're so good. They held up really nicely. And then lastly, I threw on some pointy toe mules that are white and kind of just like blend in with the look. And then I remembered I have literally the same kind of like shopping hat box, if not picture box, like memory box she had in the movie. So pulled it together really quickly for this look. This is look number 1, inspired by our queen, Carrie Bradshaw. For look 2, we have an outfit inspired by her runaway green skirt moment. Again, when she left Aiden abandoned in the woods and came to the city to have a little break / see big. This is kind of like, honestly, pretty close to her outfit. It's kind of giving copy paste. She wore a little green skirt, a button down, and pink stilettos. Did more of like a chunkier heel. And then she had a green bag to match her skirt with the, pretty sure it was the Manolo Blahnik square. I have this pink one to match my shoes that is never fully dressed. So yeah, this is look 2. I added her iconic little flower brush just to spice it up a little bit. It's a little too simple for my liking, but yeah, tried and true. Miss Runaway Carrie. Okay, now here we have a look that's a little bit more inspired by In Just Like That versus the original series. In this kind of like Carrie 2.0, we see more loose fits, more layering, darker hues. I guess because it was taking place in the fall. And so yeah, this isn't inspired by a particular outfit per se, but more of like her general style. Threw on this Gigi Peep, I think the brand is called, fedora hat. It's giving like rancher. The 3 pieces that I thrifted and showed you guys, the men's kind of like robe, button down, and the pants. And I threw on a long necklace just to give my neck like a little something, a little zhush, because I did button the top all the way down, or buttoned it open, left it open. Finally, I threw over this crossbody. We see the use of a crossbody to kind of like cinch in her outfits a lot in this sequel. And so I threw on this gold crossbody that goes with the look, along with my old ASOS kind of like champagne gold heels. So this is look number 3. Now here is a different variation of that outfit I just put together, kind of playing more on Western and still sticking to In Just Like That. This is a little bit more me than Carrie, you know, with like the cowboy boots and the pants, the flowy pants, the cross necklace, the cowboy hat, rancher hat. But I threw in a little sparkly bag to bring in that fun aspect and just like play off of the essence that is having fun with your fashion and Carrie Bradshaw style and magic. So yeah, this is kind of just like a different vibe. Okay, here we have our last and final look inspired by Miss Bradshaw. This is, I feel like, certified OG Carrie style, where she is kind of like mixing and matching and throwing things to the wall and seeing what sticks. Threw on the scarf that I thrifted as a top, wrapped around the back, and then this flowy maxi skirt. Carrie was more of a midi girl. She kind of stuck to her midi length skirt. I couldn't find a midi that kind of went with this vibe, so we stuck with this maxi plaid skirt that I also thrifted. Threw on I always call these grandpa hats, but they have a name. It's not newspaper boy. It's, you know what I'm talking about. To the side just to play a little bit with that vibe, and then a fun sparkly summer bag to fit with the overall like summer vibes that this look is giving. So yeah, this is look number 5 and our final for today. I might do more soon. Hold on. Might do more looks soon, maybe like a part 2 to this lookbook, because I was feeling a little weird today. Like halfway through, I couldn't really like speak. Felt queasy. I think I'm hungry and tired, that's for sure. Still wanted to share some looks inspired by Carrie with you guys in light of the 2nd season of And Just Like That airing today. I hope you guys enjoy them. I hope you guys had a fun time with me sharing my haul and these looks. And if you did, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more. We're gonna be doing a lot more thrifting and sharing and hauling and styling now that I'm home for a little bit and I get a little break in between the many life events that are going on this year. So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you follow me at Chels as of late on all my social media platforms for more daily content, and I'll see you guys next week.